All right, story time. We are back in the hotel. We want to make sure that our channel shows you all the good things that we get to do, share with you any tips that we have learned along the way, but also share with you our failures. And so there's a reason why we're back in the hotel room. I'll start by saying this. We had everything that we needed. We had absolutely everything that we needed. Knew that there was for sure going to be some rain today. Thought that, at least from my perspective, I thought that I had looked at the forecast and that by around noon, everything would have moved past and we were going to be okay. We got there, we were in, the clouds, so it was a little misty, but there was no rain really falling at all. And so we, for whatever reason, we put our rain covers over our packs. We did that. We just didn't put our actual rain suits on us. And so then what happened is that we got about a half mile up the trail for me to realize that I had left the bear mace back at the car, which is like, you can't not have you gotta have the bear mace. Made the decision that I would drop my pack, Brittany would stay at the trail, and I would head back to the car to get the bear mace. By the time that I hit the parking lot, it was a torrential downpour with hurricane force winds. Like, I'm talking, it was nuts. And all I was wearing at the time was my puffer jacket. And I got, from head to toe, I got absolutely drenched. My puffer was soaked. My pants were soaked. And so I went back up the trail to Brittany, who was smart enough in that process of hearing the rain coming.
I put on my rain gear. So I was not wet and I was nice and dry and ready to go when he got back.
And so I knew right from the moment that I got back to her that there was a problem. And so I chose to ignore the problem, and instead of making anything, because the rain had set in at this point, and when it's raining in that moment, you feel very panicked. And so I chose to just put my outer shell back on and keep walking. And so in the process of this, the next mile or so, I not only was soaked through on my puffer, but on my outer shell jacket as well. Meanwhile, Brittany's in her rain suit, just dry. And the temperature started to drop pretty quick. It got down to about 32 degrees. And I had to make the decision to turn back. I said, so I felt like I had just needles all over my skin. Like I knew that I had dry clothes in my pack. First of all, I had that. I had the rain suit. The only thing I was really concerned about was my actual jacket, specifically my puffer. I don't think that I could have really weathered the elements tonight without that. And so, I feel like the absolute worst human being on planet Earth. But to be fair, we did probably not plan out our morning well at all either. We chose to sleep in the hotel room and go get mini donuts instead of eating a proper breakfast. Yeah, and then we got really excited, and we knew we were supposed to start. Why would I cut that up? Anyways, so here's what we're doing. We're back at the hotel. The people at this place were super nice and put all of our wet crap into an industrial dryer for a little bit of time and got those dried out. So all of our gear is completely fine. Our packs are good. Everything is good. And we just have decided to shift our trip to the right. And so we're going to try again tomorrow. Same exact plan. Everything's exactly the same. But we're going to not make the same mistake twice. But it happened. And I feel horrible about it. So, anyways, we're going to go sit in the bed for the rest of the evening because we figured out real fast that we're not in shape. Winter was not kind. So I'm hurting already. We're going to do it again tomorrow. Oh, got a chance to meet Aidin Robbins. That was kind of cool, which realistically was not as cool as I was hoping it was going to be, because you think about these things. By the way, he's a YouTube guy. I'll put his link in the thing, but he's amazing cinematic travel films, really inspiration for even some of the stuff we do on the channel. And so learned a lot from him. we just run across him on the trail as we're literally doing the walk of shame down the mountain at this point, and I'm not happy. And anyway, so you play it out in your head, like, what if I were to run across one of these guys? What would I say? And anyways, I made a total buffoon of myself. I couldn't remember his name for one thing. I think I called him Eric. I said, "Is your name?" I couldn't remember his name, which is so stupid. And I made an idiot of myself, and it's okay. But he was super cool. Hey man, you're super cool. If you end up watching this, I'm not going to probably send you this channel. I know you told me to. I know you said specifically to send me the channel information. I don't know if I'm going to actually do that or not because, I just fumbled that one hard. Yeah. So, anyways, got his picture though. Check this out. That's me in. Skillaboo. I can superimpose it into the picture. Right there. So. Alright, we're done. We'll try again tomorrow. All right, so we are at what's called the jump off, and from here you can see Tennessee and North Carolina. So we're right on the line of that. There's a spot where you can stand here where you're, am I standing at it, where like one leg is in one state and one's in the other. But just as you can see, an absolutely insane view from up here, 360 degrees almost, and we had to detour a little bit. We went off course just because we felt like we needed to come see this, but this is amazing. All
right, we made it to the shelter. We are at the Ice Water Springs shelter off of the Appalachian Trail. We had quite a bit of elevation today. How many feet do you think? Right now we're at what? 6,000? 6,000-ish feet, and we started at
like 5,000.
Like 5,000, so at least 1,000 feet. I don't know, it felt like more than that. It was uphill. It was uphill the entire way. The sun has come out, and it is just absolutely amazing outside right now. Couldn't have been a better day. Actually, this is that moment where like I'm super okay with it being that we got rained out yesterday and ended up not being able to come out because today is beautiful. And so anyways, we're going to hang out here for a while. We may explore some places we want to go see. What's around here?
The Charlie's Bunyan.
Charles Bunyan.
Charlie.
Charles. Is it Charlie?
It's Charlie.
Charlie Bunyan? Mm-hmm. The Charlie Bunyan is 1.2 miles from here. So we may try to hike up there without our packs, which will be a lot easier.
Yes.
Right now, my feet hurt, so I'm going to probably sit down for a few minutes and have a snack and try to figure out some water. We are going to go try to find the water source too, because between coffee and our hike today, we almost tapped out. So anyways, we're here.
Sweetie, what's for dinner?
Beef stroganoff.
Scale of 1 to 5.
1.
That's pretty low.
There's no chewing involved. We're just getting it down.
Is it nasty?
Yep.
We haven't really.
I don't like mushrooms, and there's mushrooms in
yeah,
it.
there is mushrooms in it. We haven't had great luck with these things. Did you get it down yet?
Okay. Water.
Alright, making the walk in the dark to the privy for a minute. This is where we hung all of our stuff up. Whoa, that's a hill. Oh, this is where I hung all of our stuff up anyways. You can see up there. There's my pack, and over there is Brittany's pack and the bear canister. They got these nice cable systems here, which are nice. You know, make sure everything is hidden and high in the air. So pretty cool. It's dark out here. There's like no wind blowing though, which is super nice. The fire was a complete not happening situation, everything is just so stinking wet from all the rain that they've gotten the last couple days. We were able to get the smaller stuff burned, but not enough to be able to get, yeah, it was packed way over there. So that sucks. So I guess we'll just call it an early night. Tomorrow is another day. All right, we have made it back to the car, and I think we're gonna probably head back out at some point. It's one of those moments where it always just feels like it's over too fast. Didn't get really a chance to talk much today. We were around a lot of people. This place is packed. There was another guy at the shelter with us last night, and so anytime I'm around other people, I have a hard time shooting videos and stuff and drawing attention. So anyways, it was cold last night.
Yes.
It was cold. It got down to at least probably 17 degrees, I would say. Had all the stuff to be warm. I was warm. My body was, but just didn't sleep at all. We've got these inflatable pillows, and I'm not gonna lie, they suck. They're the worst.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so couldn't get comfortable all night, even though I was warm. Didn't sleep. Anyways, we're tired. But we want more, so we may end up in another shelter tonight. We may end up in a hotel tonight. We are definitely going to go do some more hiking, though. But, yeah, it's a great trip. What's your favorite part?
I like the views. I like sitting in the fields, having my coffee with my blanket.
Yeah, that was a great time. My stool broke. Pretty upset about that. I really liked that stool. Also, shout out to this guy behind me. Are you lost? Anyways, this place is packed. We got to get out of here. Too many people. All right, so we've ended up out here on the Kephart Trail. This is the trail that we were supposed to go in tonight to stay at the shelter. We have decided that another night in the cold temperatures is not ideal. I can't say for a fact that Brittany's on board with it. I think she would rather be out here. But we checked into a hotel, but we did come back out because we needed more woods. So right now we're walking the Kephart Trail. We're going to walk to the shelter, see what we're missing out on. It's only like a 2-mile hike, and the trail that we're on right now is somewhat of a
Road.
It's a road. It's not even a trail, and it's heavily populated by like a lot of people. And so I don't know. We're gonna go see what's on it anyways.
All right, so we're here at the Kephart shelter. This is where we were supposed to be staying tonight. We backed out. I chickened out. I'm done with the cold. Freaking done. It is starting to already get cold. What time is it right now? It's like 5:30. It's 5:30. Yeah, so it's 5:30. So it's starting to get dark, and it's already starting to get really chilly. We hiked here. We saw it. It's awesome. Honestly, this is nicer than the shelter we were at last night.
Yes.
The surroundings is amazing too. It's right in the woods. There's a mountain stream literally right in front of the shelter. It's crazy how much different of an environment it is from the one last night.
Yeah.
But anyways, we aren't going to stay here. We're going to go back to a warm hotel room. We got a 2-mile hike out of here, which it took us maybe an hour to get up. And that was uphill the whole way. So downhill we should be scooting. These are typically the types of trails that her and I will jog down because it's easier on your knees just to go ahead and jog. So all in all, we will have done, 8 miles today-ish?
I think we're at 14.
We're at 14 today?
I think we're at a total of like 21 or 22 miles.
Are we? Have you been lying to me about distances this entire time?
No. I don't lie. I just don't think you listen.
Anyways, we're going to get back down the mountain. This has been an awesome trip. We're going to go get dinner at a local place. I am hungry. The only thing we've had to eat today is the freaking Mountain House chocolate cheesecake dessert.
It was so good.
It was so good. And like some pepperoni, some beef jerky, and some Cliff Bar. No proper meals. We need some food. So get down this mountain, and we'll probably order something and just go sit in the hotel room and eat it. Sounds awesome. So it's been a great trip.